spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Volunteers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will get first crack at it here. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He'll do it himself. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad. Gain any yards, but that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Unloads quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw again. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. He's at the 40, at the 20.
Where statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This will make the offensive coordinator's life easier, taking over first and goal at the 1. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can... in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Got it behind the line. It's Payne. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Defense looks as if it's coming. Using his legs, it's Barnes. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. To the air, it's Hoover. Got out of trouble and throws. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And after watching an effort like that, even though he wasn't able to get the first down, as the quarterback, you're going to start throwing to him a lot more often in this game because he's going to pad your stats. You know this guy is going to get tons of yak because he is fighting for every inch out there on the field.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So here is the Tennessee offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The play action fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. Oh, the quick spin move. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Safe completion on the screen. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, TCU. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here's a hit. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and change?
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense did a really good job stringing that one out.
You got to see the counter when you start to pull guys understanding. I'm going to spill that ball. Make sure it bounces outside, out wide, doesn't come down.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And the Vols in the hurry-up. give to the tailback. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. He makes it ground. He gets it in. Touchdown ball.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll give it to the back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hoover. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Staley. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That's caught. It's Lewis. Inside the 25. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Volunteers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Leaves it with the back. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jefferson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll try the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He's got him. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Looking left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
The Vols are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Volunteers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Here's the handoff. Hard running there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grabbed in the middle. It's McAllister. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Creates a little room. It's a running room. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. From the 30-yard line on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Barnes. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Amidst a din of deafening noise, he'll try to tie the game. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. There is no doubt. Oh, they block it! They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Turning on the Jets. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for room, it's Lewis. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Look out, he's got room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone of the 18. And the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover. They'll run the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They just keep firing. Hines is tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. There he goes. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Dumps it to the back. The sure hands, it's Lewis. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
On on 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Finds the tight end. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on 4th. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
How about that? 4th down, I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now, Palmer, just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stretch.
He'll take a shot. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Making side adjustments here. Well, let's hope he just throws this one away. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close.